I'm so grateful to continue the tradition of our annual golf scholarship scramble, and thankful to all of the golfers today, all of our volunteers, everybody who has been involved over the past 30 years. And you know, not only is the camaraderie of the day important, but the mission is really what it's all about. We know that many of our students are just one emergency away from not being able to complete their studies. And many of them do not have any safety net other than the college. Thanks to our work and your participation in the Golf Scramble, we're able to support so many of those students and allow them to realize their possibilities and accomplish their goals. Thank you so much.
We got a new president in some like 1994 or 5, and he wanted to have a scramble, a golf tournament to raise money.
And it was actually George Delaney, the new president, that said, hey, he wanted to do a golf tournament to support students. And so that year we had a short turnaround time. We actually started the tournament. Jerry Tinker was the executive director of the foundation. I believe that we netted $11,000 that first year that started our scholarship money for students. Well, I think there's two key impacts. The first, obviously, is the money that's raised, which has been over $1 million.
It's a wonderful way to donate to the students at Pierce College, as we have so many students who they're first generation, or they may be working parents.
We are able to supply scholarships to students that are on hard times.
I think the other key impact that it gives an opportunity for our community at large to come have a day of fun, raise some money, and to really see and hear the impact that they're having on students.
What brings me back this year is that I care so deeply about student success and know that that's only possible with the help of scholarships.
Because I love the golf tournament. I love what it stands for. I love seeing a lot of the returning golfers that have golfed year in and year out. And there's just a whole lot of camaraderie and excitement to support our students at Pierce College.
People who know me, that was bringing me back is the competition. I'm the only one that has actually golfed every tournament. I know Tom Bush, as much of a gentleman that he is, he has missed one of the tournaments, and so I think deep down inside he'd like me to miss one, but I'm not going to. But he told me he was really excited that I was coming back. And you know, Pierce College is in my blood. I love this place. I love what we do. I think this tournament is really important. It gives the community time to have a great time and then see the impact that they have on students.
So, 30th anniversary of the Foundation Golf Scramble, huh?
Wow. In 30 years, we've raised a lot of money.
Not only have we raised a lot of money, but we've worked a lot of golf tournaments, every single one.
Yes, we have.
That's 60 years worth of golf tournaments.
It's Duncan and Cheryl, the tag team. Give me 5.
But nobody ever sees us because we're behind the scenes, right? So, in 30 years, Cheryl, what's your most memorable moment?
Well, I'm sure everybody else would say this too. It's got to be the hole-in-one.
Yeah,
that was an amazing day.
We had a golfer get a hole-in-one. We were at Oak Brook Country Club that year, and he hit a hole-in-one, and the cash prize was $10,000.
And it actually was won a year by Patrick Quo, who had been on the Pierce College Foundation. He wasn't on it at the time. And he stepped up to that hole and told his team that if he got a hole-in-one, they'd each get $1,000. He'd give $1,000 to his church, and he would take the additional $5,000 and give it back to the college, and that happened.
It was very exciting. The news goes across the golf course. It's a lot of fun. The first thing I did was reread the insurance policy to make sure that we were covered, and we were.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Oak Brook Golf Course Country Club.
Yep.
And I remember because Aaron Young, who was a student body president at the time, was the spotter. And all of a sudden, everything on the walkie-talkie went crazy. He's yelling and screaming and laughing and having a great time and telling us all about the hole-in-one.
One of them was, it was just simply a torrential downpour all day long. It never let up. We were all soaking wet. One of the ladies that I was golfing with was actually on the foundation board, and we laughed and laughed and laughed. It was pretty funny.
So this annual event has allowed us to give over $1 million in scholarships to our students. And we give these scholarships out every quarter. And even though we are able to help many students, there are always students left behind that we aren't able to help due to lack of resources. So this Golf Scramble is so important and hopefully will allow us to give more scholarships to more students.
Because our main goal is if you start Pierce, we want you to finish Pierce.